What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. I am heading to FD Orlando, aka Orlando Speed World, and today is official qualifying. So I'm gonna try to qualify, get my best score. Got like an hour practice, so I might get 2 runs in, and then tomorrow's a big comp day. So chill day today. Got a meet and greet, autograph signing. Excited to get out on track. About to go hop in the car, go do my warm-up. It's about an hour long. Usually we aim to get about 2 laps in that hour and go straight into qualifying. So car's the same as yesterday. Couldn't figure out what was going on, so hopefully she stays together. Appears as if everything's okay, so who knows, but I'm gonna go do my thing. About to go do my first lap of qualifying. I'm just going to do the same thing I've been doing. I'm going to try to do my best, and hopefully all we'll have to do is that one qualifying run because of the new format. 95 is my goal. That's the number I want to see. Let's do it.
LZ, his own sponsored vehicle, one of the best looking cars out here. Always got kind of the J style, I like the roses, I like the fade. Looking good. Here we go. Adam LZ really stepped up again. Rookie of the year last year, rose to the occasion, bringing a lot of fans to the sport of Formula Drift. Yes, sir. Adam LZ firing on all cylinders. Woo-wee! Nice job. Now comes over that hip. Yeah, that was a solid little bunny hop back to his BMX days. And now riding on in. He comes off of that outside zone just a little bit. Look at that. just that line kind of disappearing. So, hey, Ryan, Brian, Chris, can you guys go stripe that again while they're running? Just human clipping points. Go ahead, if you could just jump on that real quick. All right, appreciate that.
Well, taking a look here with Adam LZ, good angle on the midpoint of the bank. He does come off and try to set himself up right, but goes a little bit wide on inside clip 1. Big bunny hop there coming through the center. You can see he made that little bit adjustment, but it was a good bit of defensive driving. Could have been a lot worse than that. And then, as you said, Jared, just pulls off this outside zone a little bit, but I think overall a really good run for him.
What are you claiming score-wise? Upper 80s?
I'm gonna go 86.
Okay. Yep. That's kind of where I'm at. So yeah. And here we go. 81.
Oh,
wow. So
right.
actually lower. So Adam LZ with an 81 on his run, because again, these guys are firing all cylinders, and I think that we're gonna see some 90s. You know, is an 81 gonna be low?
It's crazy, the juxtaposition of sitting in grid about to go out to qualifying, remembering how I was feeling my very first time here in Pro 2. I remember legit like trembling and shaking, just being so scared at being my first FD round, where this one I was like kind of chilling. I got a little bit nervous just towards the end. I feel like that last 15 seconds always kind of gets me. Definitely not the best run that I've done. I think it's a combination of the track kind of gripping up, cooling off a little bit, and then me kind of focusing way too much on being in certain zones, and I kind of made a bunch of bobbles by me trying to float the car out a little bit wider and trying to fill those zones. I feel like I kind of messed up my style points. I didn't see the score or like how it was judged. I know it was an 81. My zones weren't terrible, but my style was probably very bad just because I had a lot of bobbles and weird corrections and stuff. I have a feeling it'll probably be good enough for us to not have to run another qualifying. I don't think that that will be one of the bottom 8 runs that need to run a second time, but I'm better than I was in my first run of Atlanta, where I got a 0 in my first qualifying, so that's good. But anyway, feeling good, excited to drive more tomorrow. The suspense of watching and wondering if I was going to be in the bottom 8 or not reminded me of the suspense last 2 years ago in Pro 2 when I was about to not qualify. I forget if I didn't qualify in that one or if I actually did. Regardless, I'm actually a little bit bummed. I wish I was in the bottom 8 because I would get essentially one more practice run tonight, and I was looking forward to driving again and putting down a 90+ point run because I know I'm capable of it and I've done plenty in practice. But I will say, I'm not bummed that I qualified on the upper half because it's kind of, I don't want to say an advantage, but that means I'll be chasing with a fresh set of tires. Pretty much everybody here starts to run out of tire by the last corner. So if you're chasing on your second run, it's very hard to keep proximity on the lead car. But if you're leading and you're just a little slow, but you're at bigger angle and make more smoke, the judges don't dock you for it. So I'm still pumped going into tomorrow. Not exactly the qualifying run that I would have wanted to do, but a lot better than I did last time here in Pro 2. Mike, if you can you put my qualifying runs from Pro 2 in here at the end of the video for some lulz? I'll do better on the third run?
I don't think we get a third run.
Damn, dude, you tell me this now? All right, it is official competition day. Oh boy, there's a long line to get in. Oh no, it's not that bad. But anyway, I'm excited. My first battle is against Taguchi. I actually had a lap with him in practice, so I have some good tactics for that. But I'm excited to get here. A lot of the family and friends, you know, locals being here in Orlando are coming through, so I'm excited to see everyone.
What's in there? What's in there? What are you doing?
trickling.
Well, I knew it was inevitable to have my first bad crash on a bank. I just threw it up a little bit too high. I know I was entering very low in runs yesterday, and I wanted to have a good run in the first run of practice. And the car looks a lot better than I thought it would, but in terms of suspension, I'd say there's probably damage to both front and rear. So the guys got it under control. They're already changing everything, and we should be able to get back on there soon. Also should mention we're actually the last round in competition too, which is convenient because that gives us a lot of time to fix the car. Right now with Turk to open the ceremonies.
First ever top 32
Yeah, I know.
ceremony.
Okay, so, wait, what are these? Is that my rim?
Rims.
What? 2 rims?
Yeah.
We don't have budget for that.
Both of them.
Both of them. All right, what else did we break?
This is bent.
Oh, that tie rod. Man,
Tie rod.
that's a bunch of wall art that I'm looking at right here. Make a
The
little...
arm is fine, the heim is bent.
So that's why you
Okay.
did it, just so you can redesign your studio up top.
I'm trying to shake the competitor.
The whole point of this.
the hydro brake line fitting.
Dang, I bent a lot, huh?
Shackle, wheel hub, some bolts. Not bad. Couple grand.
Not to mention our hearts when you went into the wall.
Well, the cool thing is I got that out of the way. I've like envisioned myself doing that so many times just because it's an inevitable type of crash to do on a bank. And I was always like prepared for it. I knew to kind of like not get my wrist stuck in the wheel or my thumb stuck in the wheel because that'll like kind of break your fingers and stuff. But the car's looking good.
A little bit of body damage back there.
I mean, aesthetically, it still looks great. We were actually gonna bring it out for the ceremony, but they wouldn't let us, so. So the guys did an amazing job and got the car back together. The alignment is a little bit different than it was before just because we kind of ran out of adjustment. I believe some subframe stuff has kind of been past the point of return, and it's a little bit different, but it's close enough to where I think we should be able to go on, put down a good run, get a good show, and do my best to take it to the top.
I said, geez. Nope, relax, zero chill. Oh boy. Here we go, Kazuya Taguchi, Adam LZ.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow, Adam LZ
Something
in that
fell off.
Nitto tire. BC Racing, S15, Sylvia, Kazuya. Oh, and Adam LZ spins out.
Wheel to wheel.
Wheel to wheel, cheek to cheek, face to face. Oh man, we are minus that back bumper, minus the taillights. as Adam LZ doing it for the rage, little rage drift there. Ryan, what happened here? Oh, the camera fell off. Yeah, no big
the
deal.
camera falls off Taguchi. That doesn't have anything to do with the battle. LZ aggressively approaching here, diving in against Taguchi, trying to keep that proximity on. You got to give some respect to that. But now right there, he's going to bump Taguchi, I think, wheel to wheel. And a lot of times what can happen there is it causes the front driver to spin out. But
no wheel to
in
wheel.
this case, it was the front bumper going into the door of Taguchi. And unfortunately, Adam LZ spins out. Here it is from above, Jared. I love this aggressive approach from LZ, and great job by Taguchi keeping high on the bank. Just pushes a little bit too hard there. And Ryan Lantain, if we could bring you on, how close was that to D-cell zone? Or is any of that kind of consideration going on, or is that pretty clear cut there?
Yeah, that was in the D-cell zone. The D-cell zone is the last little bit of outside zone 1 and plus a little bit more. It's kind of just over in that area. So I think Adam LZ he was driving aggressively. He got in there, and Taguchi was in his right to slow down there. So. Initiation as well. It was kind of a stepped initiation, so may have phased LZ a little bit there, but yeah, he was wobbling a little bit.
Adam LZ will now be out front. He is looking for Kazuya Taguchi to make a mistake, and LZ needs to have a really gangster run in this LZ S15. Right now, that's a good start. Kazuya Taguchi not as high as Adam LZ. And this is, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, as Kazuya Taguchi dives in on the inside. He taps that second inside clip. Adam LZ in the crease. But Ryan, as good as that lead run was, it just does not offset a spin out. So unfortunately, all of the Adam LZ fans, I believe that's going to be all she wrote for him. Quick retirement, 32.
Yeah, I mean, there's no question that LZ is here to stay. He's at a super high competitive level. Every driver makes mistakes. And unfortunately, he got the raw end of it on this one. But Taguchi playing a good, strategic, veteran-style type role here. Stayed back a little bit in order to not get caught up and make a major mistake or have an incomplete of his own. We get to see some beautiful driving out here from Adam LZ out front. Nice angle, really locked into a deep part of that outside zone. So fans getting a little bit of a treat there. But unfortunately, as you said, Jared, it's just too much to overcome as we now go to the judges.
Yep, our final battle, 32 to forge the top 16. It looks like Kazuya Taguchi will get the win. Kazuya Taguchi gets the win. Adam LZ knocks himself out by going to the side of that up garage ISR Toyota 86. Congratulations to Kazuya Taguchi. But Adam LZ, that will be a wrap in that Nitto Tire BC Racing LZ S15.
Well, definitely a bummer. It's one of those things where, you know, my car was so fast, and I tried to do everything I could to stay back, but the left foot brake wasn't really doing much, so I tried to handbrake check a couple times and just gave it too much sauce and wound up costing myself the win. But I'm still super proud of the team for getting the car back together as quick as they did. It felt better than ever. It was faster than ever. It was probably one of the best leads that I've done, which I'm really proud of, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to secure the win. But still had a blast. Doing better than the last time I did in Pro 2 here where I didn't even qualify. But I appreciate all the support, and for those of you that came, I hope I still put on a good show. Pardon the generator noise. I wanted to film a quick outro for the end of this video. Overall, you'd think with kind of the events and how everything played out, you'd think I'd be super bummed. I'm super proud of the team. I'm super proud of my lead run that I did after my chase, and like every event during Pro 2. We learned a lot, and we'll continue taking that to the next rounds, and I'm just so appreciative of all you guys that came out, supported us and the team. It means the world to us. Sorry that I didn't take it farther, but we got one hell of a car. These Nittos are insane. It's fast. I'm excited. And I'll see you guys in New Jersey. And in the next video. Thank you.